Prompt Management, what AWS actually cares about. Big idea, one sentence. A prompt is code. AWS expects you to version it, approve it, secure it, audit it, and roll it back. If you remember only that, you're already ahead of many candidates. What prompt management means in AWS terms. In the exam, prompt management means prompts are not hard-coded in Lambda. Prompts are stored centrally. Prompts can be changed without redeploying code. Prompts have versions. Prompts can require approval. Prompt usage is logged and auditable. This is why Amazon Bedrock exposes managed prompts and why the exam also accepts S3-based prompt storage as a valid pattern. Prompt templates, what they really are. A prompt template is just a prompt with holes in it. Example in plain English. Answer the user question using the tone and knowledge level. If the question is unsafe, respond with safety response. Those parts are variables, what AWS wants you to know. Templates equals reusable. Variables is dynamic. Same template can serve many use cases. Changes happen without code changes. Exam signal. If a question says allow non-developers to update prompts, templates plus variables plus external storage. Variables, why the exam keeps mentioning them. Variables let you change tone, friendly, medical, legal, change language, inject context, customer tier, region, policy, inject safety instructions dynamically. In AWS architecture, variables usually from Lambda, API gateway, or step functions. Prompt stays the same. Inputs change. Trap to avoid, hard-coding different prompts per use case. Single template plus variables. Versioning. This is where governance starts. Prompt versioning means every change creates a new version. You can roll back. You know which version produced which output. AWS exam expects you to understand this pattern. If something breaks, revert to V2, where versions live. Bedrock managed prompts have versions, or you store prompts in Amazon S3 with versioning enabled. Exam signal, need rollback, audit, controlled change, version prompts. Approval workflows, why enterprises care. Approval means a prompt cannot be used until reviewed, usually reviewed by security, compliance, domain expert. Typical AWS pattern, draft prompt stored in S3, approved prompt promoted to prefix or version. Lambda only reads approved prompts. Example structure. Exam signal, regulated industry, human approval, governance approval workflow. Why S3 is mentioned so often in exam questions. S3 is used because it gives you versioning, encryption KMS, access control, IAM, change history, cheap storage. Pattern AWS likes, prompts in S3, app reads prompt at runtime, prompt updates don't require redeploy. If you see update prompts without redeploying application, your answer should involve S3 or Bedrock Prompt Management, not environment variables. Big picture. Auditing prompt usage answers 3 forensic questions. 1. Who changed the prompt? 2. When did it change? 3. Which prompt version produced this exact AI output? AWS solves this by splitting responsibility across 2 systems. AWS CloudTrail, who changed what and when. Amazon CloudWatch, what the app actually used at runtime. Think of it as CloudTrail equals security camera, CloudWatch equals flight recorder. Concrete example, end-to-end exam style. You're building a medical AI assistant, regulated industry. Prompts are stored in S3 and used by a Lambda function that calls Amazon Bedrock. Step 1, a prompt is changed. Governance side. A developer updates this prompt. Summarize the patient notes and suggest next steps. They upload a new file to. What happens automatically? CloudTrail records. Who uploaded the new prompt? Which AWS user role? When it happened? Which API call put object? Which bucket and object? This is your authoritative audit log. Exam takeaway. If a question says track who modified prompts, CloudTrail. Step 2. Versioning captures history, time travel. S3 versioning is enabled. Now you have version A, old prompt, version B, new prompt. Even if someone overwrites the file, nothing is lost. You can now answer, what did the prompt look like last Tuesday? Roll back to the previous safe version. Exam takeaway, rollbacks history S3 versioning. Step 3, prompt is used by the application, runtime side. Later, a user asks a question. The Lambda function, 1, reads the prompt from S3, 2, calls Bedrock, 3, returns an answer. This is where CloudWatch comes in. The application logs, prompt name, prompt version ID, timestamp, request ID, user ID. These logs go to CloudWatch logs. Example, simplified log entry. Exam takeaway, which prompt version was used? CloudWatch logs. Step 4, an incident happens. This is the exam's favorite moment. A patient complains, the AI gave unsafe advice yesterday. Now compliance asks which prompt produced that output. Check CloudWatch logs. Find prompt version equals v3. Who approved or changed that prompt? Check CloudTrail. See users times action. When did it go live? CloudTrail timestamp plus S3 version history. Can we roll back? Yes, restore previous S3 version. This is full traceability. Why AWS splits this across services? Important exam logic. AWS does this on purpose. CloudTrail equals immutable audit trail, security and compliance. CloudWatch equals operational telemetry, runtime behavior. If you try to use only one, you fail audit requirements. Exam trap. An answer that uses only CloudWatch for auditing. An answer that combines CloudTrail plus CloudWatch. Memory story. Cement it. The courtroom story. Imagine a courtroom trial. CloudTrail is the court stenographer, records who changed the law and when. S3 versioning is the law library archive, keeps every edition of the law. CloudWatch is the black box recorder, records which law was applied in real life. When something goes wrong, you check the black box, CloudWatch, then check who wrote the law, CloudTrail, then check which edition, S3 version. That's compliance. If AWS wants proof, use CloudTrail. If AWS wants behavior, use CloudWatch. This single rule will save you multiple questions. 7. Auditing and tracking usage. This is pure exam gold. Who changed the prompt? AWS CloudTrail. When was it changed? CloudTrail S3 version history. Who used which prompt version? Application logs. Amazon CloudWatch. Why this matters. In regulated systems, you must answer, which prompt version produced this output? Who approved it? When was it used? Exam signal, audit, traceability, compliance, CloudTrail plus CloudWatch. What not to do, exam traps. Hardcode prompts and Lambda store prompts and environment variables. No versioning, no approval step, no logging of prompt usage. If an answer option smells like any of those, eliminate it. The memory story. Lock it in. The prompt castle. Imagine a castle where prompts are spells. The spell book is stored in S3. Each spell has versions written in the margins. Junior wizards can propose changes. The high wizard approves spells before battle. Every spell cast is written in the logbook. Mapping. Castle library S3. Spell versions S3 versioning, Bedrock versions. High wizard, approval workflow. Logbook, CloudTrail plus CloudWatch. If a spell goes wrong, they roll back to the previous page. That's prompt management. One-screen exam checklist. Memorize this. When you see prompt management in a question, think central storage, Bedrock or S3, templates variables, versioning, approval before use, audit trail, CloudTrail, usage logs, CloudWatch. If an answer hits most of these, it's probably correct. Today you learned how AWS keeps prompts boring, safe, and accountable, exactly how the exam wants them.